Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, my friends. How are you? Let me find myself here for a second. Takes a second to get all set up. Let me know how you are doing. How's everyone doing today? If you joined me for the last 3 days, we've done 3 days of healing now. If you've joined me for them, how are you feeling? What's going on in your world? Let me know. I want to hear from you. So as everybody comes on today, please say hi. I want to remind you all this week we are doing lots of giveaways, and tomorrow is the day. So in order to be put in for those giveaways, you need to, today we're adding one to the list. I need to join my free community. It's totally free to you. It's just on my website outside of Facebook. So if you want to join over there, you can come join me over there. Hello, Patty. Good afternoon, Ashley. So you need to join my community. Every time you, right? It's 4 o'clock. It's time to go live, Liz. I'm glad you're here. Anyway, I want to remind you to tag people in this video, share it. If you think anyone could benefit from it, please share, please tag. Sharing is caring. Please join my new community. Everybody who joins my new community for today will be put in for the empath course for a free empath course. So if you want to do my new course that's on, it's all self-guided, you'll be granted an offer for the person who wins. Hello, Terry. But you must join my new community today. So all those who go, and the link is up on top of this video, go join and it's free to you. There's nothing to do. You just put in your email address and you opt in. So there's nothing, it's all free over there. So come and join me over there. We'll be doing lots of cool stuff over there. And those who do that today will all be put in for a drawing for my empath course. It's a $244 course. So it's not just a little rink-a-dink course. It's got 17 modules in it. There's a whole lot of learning in there. So if you're someone who is sensitive to energy, if you want to learn how to take care of your energy, this isn't just, oh my gosh, you're sensitive, you poor thing. This is, nope, let's kick it in the butt and learn how to take care of yourself. So I just want to throw that out there before we get started today. Hello, Sonia. So I want to welcome you all here. If you, I don't know why it does that. So today we're going to talk about stepping past the struggle. So I'm excited about this. This was not even what I was planning on talking about. I always think that I get this and then I sit down and connect with my guides and open up to do all of this stuff for you guys because I believe they know way more than I do. And this is what I got today. So it's kind of a little different than what we've been talking about. We've been working a lot on our intuition this week. We've been working a lot on clearing our energy, talking about energy, those kind of things. I would encourage you, if you've missed a video, I'm going to find my video so I can see my comments today. If you have missed one of the videos this week, go back and watch it, comment, like, share, do all of those fun things. Sharing is caring, because tomorrow at 11 o'clock, there will be a drawing for all of our free stuff. And if you're just coming on with me, you must join my community to be put in for the empath class. So if that's something that you're in, go over to my free community. It's just inside of my website. It doesn't cost you anything. You just put in your email address and come join us over there. So I think that's all of the news for today. So we're going to dive in. I just want to be able to see my comments. So hold on. Seriously. Oh my heck. Hold on just a hot second. Let me turn down my video so when I click on it, we don't have nice little feedback. Sorry, I just want to make sure I can see my comments today. All right, there we go. All right, so I want to welcome you all here. Liz, I love that you're thinking about me. It's because it's 4 o'clock and I was ready to go on. So we're going to do this today. As I said, we're going to talk about stepping past struggle and stepping into more of a playful way of being in your world. Excuse me, we're already moving junk through. as I sat with my guides today, this is what they told me I needed to talk about, and there is a reason that we need to talk about that, and I will get to that because of some things that I've had going on in my life, which I'm going to share with you today. So I believe we all help each other when we share and understand that there's some things that are a struggle for some and some things that are not. And just because I'm who I am doesn't mean I don't have struggles, doesn't mean I don't have to learn lessons along the way, and I don't have to learn to trust. So this is kind of what we're going to talk a little bit about today. I want to talk to you first about this whole word struggle. Struggle is not your nature. This is not where you have become. This struggle has come from, this is the ego, this is the human part of us, and it comes from belief systems that we think that we have to somehow earn our way to be here. And the more we struggle and the more we fight makes us stronger. And, you know, I used to be someone who actually thought that, oh my gosh, struggle is just part of this world. Struggle's just how it is. We just have to work through it. We just have to make it okay. Whatever, we'll just fight it. Fight, fight, fight. Isn't that what we all do? Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about here. But it simply isn't true, because I've realized as you step out of this ego into this humanness, or out of this ego into our spiritual essence, that just simply fades away. Because our spiritual side of us, that intuitive side that we've been talking about all week, understands that you're here to simply have an experience. So for those of you who are just joining me, I can see the numbers going up. Awesome. Please say hi to me and let me know that you're on here. Because I would love to say hi to everybody who's joining me today. So I just want you to know it simply isn't true for us, because our spiritual essence, we just came here to have an experience. But so many times we want to fight it, and we want things to go our way, and we beg for things to go our way, and we're upset when it doesn't, and we get very disappointed when things don't go our way. How many of you have had instances like this in your life? If you've had one, if you've had 5, if you've had 10, throw your number in the comments for me. Let me know. Yeah, Joey's like, yep, give me a hell yeah, if that's where you're at. You know, it's hard sometimes to be in this place. Hello, Lori, welcome. And want things to happen so bad one way. And hello, Laura. Yeah, every dang day. You know, isn't it the truth? Like, we get in our mode of how we want things to go and how we think we should go. And for me, this started way back when I first started into the law of attraction. Like 6 years ago, I dove really, really hard into the law of attraction. And when I first started, it was so crazy. I couldn't figure out why things weren't working out for me, because yeah, Terry's like, I have learned no expectations, no disappointments. Absolutely, just too many times that things we want, we desire things to go so bad one way, and then when it doesn't, the letdown and the disappointments and feeling like we're picked on and that we must be punished. That's one of the words that, oh my gosh, comes up so many times in healing sessions. This whole punishment, I must be punished. I'm being punished for something that I've done, or something, this is what I deserve. Like, and it's not. It's learning to step back and understand that this is just how the universe rolls. And anyway, I was talking to you about the law of attraction when I first started diving into it. I wanted to give the law of attraction a timeline, give the universe a timeline. Okay, so by this date, we need to be here. By this date, this is where we're going to be. And then this is when this is all going to come. This is when it's all going to work out for me. You know, whatever the goal is, okay, you got till here to do this, and then this is my end result. Like, I'm giving it a timeline and telling it exactly how it's going to work. And I bet you can imagine how that worked out. I know I've talked about that on here before. I used to think that that's just, that in my mind's eye, that was a perfect way for that all to work out. And the universe is like, yeah, well, you can suck it. And I guess you're going to go without for a little bit longer, because that's not how this rolls. we come here and things aren't set in stone for us. That's what I think we all need to understand, is that we have this opportunity to create our own reality. We have our opportunity to do so many cool things, and we are the creator. We are the writer of the story. And it's allowing that to just unfold. To me, now that I have learned this is not how it works, and I just sit back and I just watch things unfold. And I realize now, all these years later, how much of a more beautiful picture the universe will paint for me if I will allow it to happen. But so many times we don't want to go there. So many times we think we know best and that we've got it, and if they'll just do it our way, things will work out. So this whole human belief that we have to somehow like push, make it do what we want it to do, you know, and this feeling of being punished if it doesn't work out that way. And it was never meant to be that way. It's not that we are punished in any way. We came here to have an experience. It's taking a step back and embracing that experience, however it turns out. And I have been given permission today to tell you, and I'm probably going to cry, so I just want you to know, I felt like today I needed to share with you, oh man, it's going to start before I even begun. As I was sitting with my guides today, I felt like I needed to share a story. And this story, the ending hasn't come yet, which is kind of been the hard part. When this story first started, there was such a need to fight, such a need to work hard. You know, being a healer sometimes, I'll back up here, and being a healer sometimes, because I know what can happen, and I know that it can change people's lives, and I know that if I do my very best work, that it can be life-changing for so many people. And I know that because time after time after time after time again, it has been shown to me. But this year I had an interesting experience of someone who came to me who was very sick, very, very, very physically ill. And as we first started out, things were not, and know that I've been given permission to talk about this. I won't use any names today. I'm not going to use specifics because this is still an ongoing thing. So, but I felt like I needed to share with you all today so that you could see that I'm not any different in all of this. And sometimes things are just hard. It's just hard to sit back and watch things play out. But anyway, so this person came to me many months ago. It's been a while now, and desired healing. And this person was very ill, physically ill, and had many things going on. And I knew in my heart of hearts we could turn this around. I just knew that we could do this. We still had time. We weren't to the point where it was critical yet. We weren't to that point where things had taken a turn for the worse or anything like that. We were still really early on in the diagnosis. And so I just knew that it was going to be okay. I just knew it. I just knew that things were going to be okay. And that's the thing that I want you to understand here, is because there is a difference in how things are going to be okay. So I want you to keep that in mind as I'm telling you my story here. So as the months went on and the sessions went on, it became evident that things probably were not going to be okay, at least in our mind's eye. Okay. So our hope was that this person would come out of it. They would heal completely, move on with their life. You know, they've still got kids to raise, still family, you know, there's a lot of things going on there. And my will with the family was hoping that we could work through all of this and help the body to heal so that we could push forward, and you know, life would continue on as it always has been. And that has not been the case. Here we are this week, and this is why I tell you it's pretty near and dear to my heart, because this week is probably one of the final weeks here. And but you know, it's been about 4 weeks ago that all of us kind of realized that this is where we were at. This is the choice that the soul had made. The spiritual side of this soul had decided that we were done, that we were done. And that was out of my hands. That was out of everybody's hands. It's not my will anymore. It's not what I know can happen. It's not, but it's not going to happen. It's very evident now. You know, we're in the final moments here this week. And it's been a very humbling experience to watch, even though as heartbreaking as that is, to watch things unfold in such a beautiful way. And sorry to be a boob. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't part of the plan, but I am super sensitive, so I do like to bawl, apparently. But anyway, try and pull myself back together here for a bit. But anyway, that hasn't been the plan this week. And it's at first was very hard to let go of. I didn't want to let it go. I just knew that there was so much hope and that we could change this person's life and that things could change. But then as that became evident that that was not how this was going to turn out, the minute that we all let that go, such a peace came in, and a knowing and an understanding that the universe had all of our backs. And as soon as we put that trust out there, as soon as we put that out into the world, things changed. Relationships have changed. Things have fallen into place just like it's supposed to. Things have shown up just as they needed to be. The family's been able to get assistance. Like all of these things have just, and it hasn't been smooth. I'm not telling you that it's been smooth. It has been a bumpy road. But for me, looking back at this experience and thinking, what a great learning experience it was for me. Because we all need to step back and trust that the universe has our back, even when it doesn't turn out the way that we want it to. And even when our will is so much different, because I guarantee there's not one of us that are wrapped up in this situation that would say, no, it's all right. Because it's not okay. It's not okay to lose ones that we love. It's not okay to go through, but it is okay, because we all know and understand that this is how it's supposed to be. And I know you do, Terry. I know you do. Terry's saying I can relate to this story, and I know she does. She's been through something very similar. So, you know, I tell this story today because I want you to see that I totally get it. I have had many times in my life where I've wanted things to be different, or I wished things would have been different, or begging the universe to make my story different. But the thing is that do we really want to be different? Or do we want to embrace the life that we came here to learn and live and learn the lessons that we need to learn? And Terry, I'll ask you, I mean, even though you would want to bring your loved one back, would you change really how it happened because of where you are today? I just want to, because I know Terry, and I know I can throw it out there. You know, we learn so much when we go through these more difficult, challenging times. And instead of feeling like we have to suffer through it, and, you know, in doing healing with this whole family, it's been, you don't have to, even though we have these hard times, we don't have to suffer. And if we can put that peace out there, that understanding, trust in your higher self, trust that the universe has your back, and let this humanness side of us just go, our life becomes a dream. It really, truly does. Things fall into place. It may not always be the way that we want it, but things fall into place, and miracles happen because of what we've been through, and because of where we've been, and because we have allowed the story to unfold. So, yeah, so Terry says, honestly, I've learned more in the last 3 years than I learned in my whole life combined. And I know, I'm speaking from experience myself, I would never take any of it back. I don't necessarily want to relive some of the things that I've been through and some of the struggles that I've been through, but honestly, I would never take any of it back. And is there anybody else in here that feels this, understands this, can relate with what I'm saying here? Because I know sometimes it's hard. We're like, yeah, but we don't want to suffer and we don't want to fight, and we just want things to be easy breezy. Things weren't meant to be easy breezy, but our attitude can make all the difference in the world. And for me, these last few weeks, the peace that we have all found, the understanding that we have all found, and the opportunity, honestly, the opportunity that I have had to step into this position, I wouldn't take it back, not for one hot minute, because it taught me so much as a healer. It's taught me so much as a person. This has reminded me one more time what is important in this life. It's changed my relationships. It's changed my healing. It has changed everything. And I wouldn't take any of it back for nothing. So for those of you who can raise your hand and go, you know, what are some of your comments? I don't want to overstep, but I know Patty understands. Yes, and I feel like as we are on here that there are other people who understand. I felt so strong today. I was like, oh my gosh, we got to talk about that. Like, really? Because usually I like to wait until I'm through things on the other side of it to share. But as I was sitting down with my guides today, I was like, no, we need to talk about this. We need to put it out there. And mostly so that you guys know you're not alone, because we never want to feel like we're alone. When we back ourselves into the corner and we think we're alone, that's when shit hits the fan. Being in that place is never a good place. But if you can stay in the moment, and this is probably the thing that I have preached to so many people these last 6 months, is to stay in the moment. Not let yourself get ahead, not let yourself behind. Joni says so understandable, but so hard to embrace. It really is. But you didn't come here to have a cakewalk. You came here to learn and to have these beautiful spiritual experiences. And if we will allow them, they will hone us. They will change who you are. They will bring out that beautiful, beautiful spiritual essence that you are. But we have to allow it to happen. And we have to step back and quit putting ourselves first and what we want and what we think is best. Because I guarantee what your human side thinks is the best is never how that's going to work out for you. And it's learning to trust that, you know what, there is something bigger than us. If this is the one thing that I have learned along my healing journey, is that there is something way bigger than me out there. There is something way bigger than anything I ever imagined. And if I will trust in that, I will become something way bigger than I ever thought I could be. Because the small part of me would never allow that without opening up to this bigger understanding, to opening up to this understanding that the universe has my back. So it is really hard to embrace sometimes. It really is hard to look around and go, yeah, but how did I get stuck with this situation or with that situation? And you're telling me to embrace it? Yeah, that's bullshit. But it's not. It really is exactly what you need to do. And the minute that you let go of the fight, the minute that you let go of this belief, because this is truly what I'm talking about today, that you have to struggle in order to earn your way into this life or the next life or whatever you want to think that you have to earn your way into, the minute that you let that go, the universe steps in and takes over. And such beautiful things happen when we allow that. Your life will unfold in ways that you never thought were even possible. Abundances, people, things come into your life like you never thought possible. Lori says, I find it so hard to let go, but I have had to accept it when I did feel a weight lifted. Yes, you know, and it's not that we want to let go of our loved ones. It's not that we want to let go of things. It's not that it's understanding that when we do that, we will be carried. It's understanding that the second that we decide, okay, you know what, I'll embrace it. I'll do what you want me to do. Here I am. The minute that we do that, just like what Lori just says, the weight's lifted. It's gone. The fight is over. However it turns out is just fine, even if you were wrong, even if in this situation, I was so sure that this was going to turn out differently. I was sure of it. I just knew it. I just knew it in my heart of hearts. And you know what? It didn't turn out that way. Does that make me a bad person? Does it make me a bad healer? No, it's just that I knew at some point that this could have been different, but I had to understand and accept that this soul has an opportunity to make decisions and do what they need to do for their life path. And we have to accept that and let it be okay. And it's okay. It's okay. And, you know, the cool thing about it is that I believe we all signed up to do this. I believe that we all knew before we came here that this is how it was going to be and this is what we were going to do. But then we come here and, you know, are blindsided by this whole thing of how we think it's going to be. And that's okay. But it's learning to push back that, know that there is something bigger for us than we ever thought imaginable, and allow that to just happen for us. So does anybody have any more comments? I know this is kind of a heavier subject. I was kind of hoping that we would end on a lighter subject today, but this is what we get. And spirit is always right. So I always trust my guides and I always trust my people. So does anybody else have any comments? What have you struggled with? Can I help you work through something today? Is there something that you're having a hard time letting go of? Throw it in the comments. I'm open for you. If you have any questions about this, let's talk about it. I'm here for you guys. So let's talk about it today. What do you have? What do you have for me? If you're just sitting there and you're dying, I can feel it. There's some people like, I have a comment, but I'm afraid to do it. Please know that you're in a safe place. This is a safe place to comment. No rude comments are ever allowed, nor is that the type of energy that is in here. So, and you've come so far, girl. So, know that. So are there any other comments? Are there any, you know, and here's what I know, Alicia, too, is that you've had so much peace come in too, and so that it's just a sense of knowing that it's going to be okay no matter what. So I love you. I'm sending you lots of love. So are there any other comments? Are there any other things that you would like to share? Anybody that feels like they would like to share, throw it out here. Let's put it out here. And then we're going to clear out this heavy energy, because holy cow, that's there's a lot that I can feel that has come up by talking about this, which is great. We're going to do a nice little clearing today. I wasn't sure if we were doing a clearing either, but we are going to do a nice little clearing. We're going to clear out that energy, send you off into your weekend, feeling all nice and light and yummy. So are there any other comments on this? Anybody want to share? So Lori, you're struggling with your son's passing, questioning whether he's really better now. Yeah, Jana's like, oh, I have plenty to clear, so this will be great. Yeah, Lori, let me answer your question, because you know, I don't do private readings anymore, so don't message me. I'm not doing private readings right now, but I'm also a medium, and here's what I know. Yes, your son is really better now. Yes, your son has a new understanding of where he's at and what his spiritual mission was. We are the ones that get caught up in this losing them and them passing too soon, and all of these things that come into play when we, and I'm sorry, by the way, that you had to bury a son, because that's never a mom's, it's not what we want to do. But I do know that when we accept that that's what has happened, I do know that he is very much better. He has a better understanding of what his struggles were here and what he's moving on into the next life to do. And they continue to learn and grow on the other side. It doesn't stop. This isn't, you know, as this humanness wants to say, oh my gosh, this is the only thing that matters, is this human existence. And that isn't true. It simply isn't true. We learn and grow before we come here. We learn during the time frame that we're here, and after we leave. In fact, a lot of times when I would do readings, the spirit would show me their soul growing in size. I saw it. I can't tell you how many times I saw that. And I would see, and I would tell whoever that I was talking to in my setter, you know what? I understand that they have grown in spirit on the other side, and that the things that they struggled here with, now they have a new understanding. So know that, Lori, know that it's never easy, but it is part of the journey that the two of you shared together. And there were lessons in there for you to learn and lessons for him to learn. And know and trust in that. Trust in the universe that it has your back, and that they will support you and guide you through everything that you need. So there's my little tidbit on that. Sending you lots of love. And again, I'm sorry for your son's passing, because maybe this is why we needed to talk about this today, because death is never easy. It's never easy, especially if we think they're gone too soon, had a life to live, you know, all of these things that we tell ourselves in the human world. But this humanness is not the only thing. There is so much more, and I know that in my heart of hearts. So because I've connected with so many beautiful spirits, I know that to be truth. I know that to be my truth for sure. And I do know that when they come and they have that opportunity to connect, that they have such a different open outlook of how things went down and how it was for them. So sending you that, Lori. So thanks for sharing that. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to throw out there? You're very welcome, Barb. You know, it's hard. It's hard when we lose people that we love, and especially if it's difficult circumstances. And we do doubt this whole existence. We do doubt why we came here. You know, we have our expectations of what we think life is supposed to be. And so, and then when it doesn't turn out that way, we get pissed and resentful. You know, we want to go stomp into our bedroom and go, never mind, I quit, I give, I'm done. But we really, I'm telling you, because I have lived it several times in my own life. I have been through my own heartaches. I have been through, it took me many years to understand my brother's passing. Many years. He died my senior year. We lost him to suicide. It's in my book. If you haven't read it, I actually wrote about it all these years later. That was clear back in 1991, and I wrote about it last year because I realized that other people needed to understand, you know what? They still live on. They're still there. It's just in a different way. And learning to have a new relationship with them now that they are in spirit is absolutely essential. So yes, we'll send you all love, Lori. Thank you, Terry, for doing that, because it's never easy. It is not easy. But if you can trust that there is a bigger picture, I promise you, the weight will just melt away. You know, I used to have a lot of people, well, still do sometimes, who they want spirit to fix their heartache on the other side. And the thing is that it is spirit's responsibility to help us get through the passing. But what is our responsibility is what we do with it inside of us. And we can choose to become resentful and hateful, and or maybe depressed and sad and I can't move on and all of these things. Or we can go, okay, you know what? I choose to step forward and say, okay, there must be something bigger than me out here. I'm going to trust in it, that there is something bigger than me. And I'm going to move forward knowing that my loved one is still with me each and every day. Because I know that Terry thinks that. I know that Alicia knows that. I know that everybody on here who has lost them, they know their loved ones are still standing by their side. It's just learning to create a new relationship with them while they're in spirit now. We don't pick up the phone now. We look for feathers. We look for things that remind us of the relationship that we spent together. We look for songs. We look for things that help us to deal with the loss, knowing that they're standing by our side each and every day. So there's my little tidbit for all of that. That's a lot. Does anybody else have any comment? And Lori, I hope that helps you. Yeah, we're all sending you lots of love. So does anybody else have any comments? Definitely feathers. Can all send Alicia a little love today too. She's in here with you. She could all use your love. So send some love and healing that way. I appreciate her logging on, and send some good stuff her way. Yeah, Terry, yep. And you know, he still messes with me and I still talk and cuss to him. Yep, absolutely. You know, there's nothing wrong with telling him, you know what, I can't believe you guys, you know, for a long time, I remember telling my brother, you tapped out early. How the hell did you get to tap out early? And, you know, it's just, there's nothing wrong with saying that. There's nothing wrong with being upset with the way things turned out. And, but it's what you do with it. Don't stay there. Lori, I went to make sure to do anything on my end to help him to move on to whatever he needs. It helped. Yeah, absolutely. You know, yeah, send lots of love to Alicia too. She needs all you can get. She needs us to build her up right now. So, thanks for doing that, everybody. Is there anybody else that has any comments? Anything else? I appreciate you guys all commenting today. Yes, send it all out there. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, this was a little bit of a heavier topic, but I think it was one well worth discussing today. I can feel it. I can feel that energy. I can feel all of it coming up to the surface. So if there are no more comments, let's do a little bit of clearing today because we need to clear out this heavier energy. Okay, so I'm being told, so it was really interesting. So these cards are actually from yesterday, but I was told that they were part of today's stuff. So when I hear you guys say, I don't know how to let go, I don't know how to move forward, it's funny because I just got my eye like totally drawn to these 3 cards that I pulled yesterday. Because the first one is, when was the last time I danced freely? So sometimes when we're going through hard times, the best thing to do is just to go do something else. And we need to go back to that childlike part of us, that part of us that says, you know what, it's okay. And just because we've lost loved ones does not mean we can't ever smile again. It does not mean we can't ever go and enjoy ourselves again. A lot of people feel guilt and shame over that. Your loved ones would never want you to do that. You can't tell me they're at their setting going, oh my gosh, she better be upset about my death for the rest of her life. They don't want that. I wouldn't want that. Would you want that? But so many of us feel this need to like keep things the same and to not allow our lives to move forward. That's not what our loved ones want. So I'm going to ask you, when was the last time that you danced freely? When was the last time that you just went and let yourself go and enjoy those playful moments and let this heaviness fade off? The other one that I got yesterday was, and it was so funny because I pulled all 3 of these together, okay? When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Have you given yourself that opportunity to do that? Have you put yourself in a situation where you could just smile and enjoy yourself and let go of this heavy crap? And the other one was, does my life have room for more pleasure and play? Sorry, I can't even say it. I mean, hello, what the hell? All 3 of them. You know, do we allow those parts of ourselves? Do we allow ourselves to move past this struggle and just step into play? Because that is the best way to just let our guard down for just a minute. It really, truly, I can't even talk now. I'm having a hard time talking. You know, it really heals the heart. Yeah, Terry's is dancing, LOL. I crank my music up and dance about 3 to 4 days a week. Yes, it does raise our vibration faster than anything else. And when we are going through hard times, you want to get that vibration up. If you've ever done any classes with me, if you've ever done, that is what I speak about. Actually, I have a new thing, and if you're interested, you can talk to me about it later because it's not anywhere. I bought myself a Healy this year, and it has been one of the best things because it truly does raise your vibration. It works on all the vibration. It works on the chakra system. It works on so many cool things. So if you don't know what that is, you can go Google it because it really is an amazing thing. And if you want one, but yes, dancing, music is one of the fastest ways to get your vibration up. It does. It makes you so happy. You know, and I used to dance with my kids, and I don't know what happened, but for some reason as a parent, I got so serious. And it's ridiculous because it's not fair. You know, I took this very seriously. We got to go and, you know, taking life very seriously. And it's ridiculous. We didn't come here to just suffer, and then die. What the hell kind of life is that? We came here to enjoy this experience because that is all it is. And I like to tell people when I talk to them about back in the day, and I know we can't go to concerts this year, but do you go to a concert and literally tell them how to give you the concert and what to do? Or do you go there expecting to be entertained? And you sit back and you just allow it to unfold. You're the spectator. This is how you need to look at life. You literally are the spectator. And you just sit back, even if whoever's playing, who's ever singing, he falls off the stage, whatever happens, like, you know, crumples down the stairs, you sit back and you watch it unfold. And this is how you need to look at your life. This is how I have learned to take a step back and just really be in the moment and just watch it unfold, knowing that however it works out is exactly how it needs to be for you. So I'm glad you're all dancing. Anyway, I thought those cards, they were sitting there. I really wasn't planning on talking about them, but they were sitting there looking at me in the face. So Barb, I'm glad you're dancing. Everybody go dance after this, because we're going to do some clearing. Let's clear this junk out. Let's clear this heaviness out. Then we're going to do a giveaway just like I did yesterday. I have a choice for you today, and you guys can put it in the comments. I can do another gratitude journal today, or I can give away one of my t-shirts. So put in the comments what you would rather have. Lori, I went and watched the sun come up at the beach a couple of months ago. I find music takes me to a good place when I'm feeling down. Yep, I do too. I have speaker system all over my house, and I'm glad you went to the beach. I'm actually a little jealous you got to go to the beach. So yeah, Laura, go turn on some music, go crank up. I love being home alone because that's what I do, is just turn on my stuff. So anyway, you guys can vote on what we'd like to do for giveaway today. You can do the gratitude journal, or I have one of my new t-shirts. So we can do either one of those. So however you want to do that, let's do clearing first. And then, and if you want to comment while we're doing that, that's just fine. However you want to do that. I got a little teary-eyed, I feel like. Okay, so I see 2 for shirts. So I'll just leave that there. Know that the drawing is going to happen after clearing. So, and you must be on for that today. I'm just going to throw it out there again. Please go like my new community over in my website. I'm going to start doing a whole lot of stuff over there. That's going to be super cool. We've already opened it up. We're just kind of getting it going. So go and join that. Everybody who joins that this week, anytime up until tomorrow at 11 o'clock, will be put in for my empath course, an opportunity to win a free offer. You can go in and do it for free. It's $244 to buy it, but if you can win that for free. So anyway, let's do some healing. Enough talk. Is everybody okay? Everybody in a place we're ready to go do healing? Give me a hands up, thumbs up, whatever you got. I seem to have a lot of hand motions today going on. So okay, well, I'm going to dive into healing. You guys, if you've been with me this week, you know how to do it. Make sure you take good care of yourselves. Okay, Crystal's ready for healing. All right, so make sure you take good care of yourself. Make sure you do some self-care, spiritual hygiene, take a bath. If today was super heavy for you, please find time to take care of yourself. Take a bath, drink lots of water, get out in nature, eat lots of good food. Go to bed early if you are tired. I have been super tired this week, and I have been going to bed early and sleeping in later than I normally have. So that's just, I'm going to remind you, as you do this healing work, you need to take good care of yourself and allow your physical body time to catch up with the energy healing that we do. So it's called integration. It's an integration process. Some people can feel really good after healing, which is fantastic. Some people, it takes them a day or two to catch up. So however your body does it, whatever you do is just fine. So don't worry about it. So anyway, all right. So when you're ready, close your eyes. And just a second. All right, there we go. So, why don't you just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just slow down your breathing. There has been a lot of stuff that's been brought up by this, which is fantastic. So we're just going to clear it all out. I'm just going to do a guided clearing. I'm going to go wherever I'm led to go. So know that you'll get exactly what you need today for healing. Just take a deep breath. And let's invite in all of the divine goddesses, all of our angels, ascended masters, anybody who would like to be here today, all of my healing guides, because they're always welcome in to come and join us today for healing, knowing that each and every one of you will get exactly what you need. All you need to do is sit and listen and allow the energy to come in for you. And make sure you're in a safe place where you won't be disturbed for a few minutes. And really just sit back and take a couple of big deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And I call in the purest, most white light to come in this day for healing. Call in this white light so that each and every person here today and who listens to the replay or at any time will get exactly what their body needs, exactly what their spirit needs. Cultivating a place of peace, a place of joy, a place of playfulness, a place of kindness to yourself, opening up those intuitive channels, opening up those intuitive graces and allowing all of that beautiful white light to come in. And we call this white light in and allow it to come down in through the crown. Opening up the crown, front to back, side to side, cleaning and clearing out anything that is keeping you from being connected to your divine. Anything that has been brought up today by that, and allowing that white light to go down into your third eye. Front to back, side to side, opening up, cleaning and clearing all that out. Cleaning out any leftovers from yesterday, anything that we left behind. Down on into the throat chakra, front to back, side to side, cleaning and clearing everything out of there. Realigning, replacing, rebalancing, doing anything that needs to be done in that area. Aligning it up to the upper three chakras and pulling that energy right back down into the heart chakra. Allowing that to be clean and clear, side to side, front to back, opening it up, allowing its vibration to be perfect for you, releasing any of this heaviness that we have brought up today from loss, any of this heaviness from losing a loved one, any of this heaviness of responsibility or things that you did or didn't do from the loss, allowing that to go now. Any resentments, any places where you've shut your heart space off and told yourself that it hurts too bad to love, letting that go now. And allowing this energy to open up freely. And moving on down into the solar plexus, allowing this to be brought into balance, where you're putting your will out into the world and allowing it to come to you. Not over, not under, just in perfect side to side, front to back, cleaning and clearing that out. And moving on down on into your sacral, front to back, side to side, opening it up, cleaning and clearing, replacing, aligning. Opening that up to new creativities, new intimacies, new levels of abundance for you in this area. Releasing any shame cycles. Releasing any places where you shame yourself. Releasing any karmic ties where you have shamed yourself. Releasing all of them now. Anything that is ready to go, please allow that to happen now. And down on into the root chakra, opening that up, cleaning and clearing side to side, front to back, allowing that to open up and pushing that energy down into the ground, down into the Mother Gaia energy, and bringing that beautiful nurturing energy up to clearing out the Shashamna, clearing out the spinal column, allowing that energy to come all the way up, nurturing you through each and every one of your chakras. Nurturing your whole physical body, your whole energetic body. cleaning and clearing and aligning and rebalancing everything that needs to be done and shooting that all up through the entire system, cleaning it out and shooting it out through the crown and allowing all of that beautiful energy to spill out over into your energy field. Allowing any karmic ties to be released now, anything that is no longer serving you, any places of struggle, any place where you have told yourself that you must struggle to be worthy of anything, that nothing is worth it if it's not worth a fight. That you must be a certain way or act a certain way or do a certain thing. You're not allowed to be yourself. Releasing that now. That nobody will like you if you act or don't act the way that you are supposed to act. Releasing this punishment, punishing yourself, punishing others, being punished for wrongdoings, being punished for your past. Any place where you've told yourself that God doesn't love you or the universe doesn't love you or the universe is punishing you, that you should have done things differently, that you didn't listen. Ooh, those are all heavy. Letting them go now. More on punishment. Working through this punishment and bringing in acceptance. Allowing the fight to just fade. And a new understanding to come in on when you push forward and when you just sit back and allow the universe to unfold your life. New level of understanding, new level of abundance in your life. Releasing all of these feelings of I don't deserve them, I will never deserve anything, I can't have what I want in life, I must carry the cross. Boy, that is very obvious. Let that go now. The cross is mine to bear. That's what I keep hearing. Oof. Letting that go now. Sorry, my dogs are gonna bark apparently. Letting that go now. Releasing this feeling of I must surrender. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Releasing this, I must surrender. I must just give in. I must be punished. Allow it to all go now. Good job. Just let it slough off. Let it release completely from this energetic system and allow it to go out into the universe. And allow the universe to just take it and put it in a big bubble and just dissolve it immediately. Now, it's gone. Releasing these all the way back from where they came from for you and all the way up to the person sitting in the chair today. Allowing those to go, to just disappear. Good job. Knowing that you are safe. Knowing that this part of you is no longer needed. That at the time it was just perfect for you, but now it is okay to let this go. Good job. Do one more final sweep. Anything that we have missed, anything that is no longer serving you, allow that to go now. Bringing in this sense of peace, this sense of ease in your life, a sense of abundance, a sense of knowing that you deserve and can have everything that you desire in this life if you will stay in this place of ease. Release the fight and bring in more ease. Release even more fight and bring in the ease. And just allow these harsher feelings to just go. Knowing they are not who you are, they're just a belief, and allowing it to go now. We call in all the divine angels to come in to touch each and every one of your hearts today, to do the healing that is needed to do in there. Allow that energy healing to come in, that beautiful divine, the beautiful masculine and feminine energies to come in as well and balance those out for you. Allow these divine energies to step forward for you. You can see it as a person, however you see it is just fine. As a female, whatever it works for you. And notice the outstretched hand coming towards you. There's a gift for you. You can notice what it is. If you don't know what it is, that's okay. Take it and receive it and say thank you. And allow that to be placed in your heart space as protection and love. Allow that to come in. Good job. Whatever it is, and allow them to step back. It's divine energies, knowing that this is your protection, this is your help, this is your divine peace and love and compassion. And releasing anything that gets in the way from you accepting this beautiful divine gift. Good job. And we're going to do one last clearing. Open up those energy fields, clearing out that complete system, allowing this energy to swirl around you, to raise your vibration, to leave past this heavy energy, leave it behind, and step into this new place of being. Awesome. Bring your energy field back to a normal place for you, putting it back inside of your container, knowing that you can re-listen to this at any time. You can come back to this. And when you're ready, I want you to rub your hands together, bring that energy back into your body, warm that up, open your eyes, and come back to this space. How did everybody do? Jeez, I apologize for my dogs. I have no idea what's going on out there. Hopefully the house isn't burning down. They're usually pretty good. They've been with us all week and nobody's had any issues. So how is everybody? That was a little bit longer. How did everybody do? Still with me? Give you a minute to come back. Let me know how you're doing. How are you feeling? How was that for you? Anybody get any great downloads? Anybody get anything they want to share? How's everybody doing? Is everybody still with me? Are we back here, bringing in that playfulness? How are you feeling? That was great. Good job, Lori. Again, I apologize for the dang dogs. Anybody else? Is everybody doing okay? How are you feeling? How's everybody feeling? Whoops. Again, I apologize. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can pull up my comments here. Oh, and they're so delayed. Okay, that's not going to work either. All right, so how's everybody doing? Let me know. Let me know how you are. Oh my gosh. Done Facebook. All right. So we're going to do like we have done for the last, how many times are we on now? 2 or 3. Oh, there we go. Finally, great. Release some crap there. Yeah, there was some big stuff going on there. Feeling more relaxed and focused than earlier. Awesome. Okay, good. I'm like, I couldn't see my comments there for a second. Now my dog's gonna have a freak out. Hold on just a second. Sorry about the dogs today. All right, so let's do our drawing. So we're gonna do a shirt because that's what I had down there. That's what I saw. So we're gonna do the shirt. I actually have 2 of them. I have a medium and I have an extra large. So they should, we're just gonna give one away though, and you can choose which size you want. So everybody, we're gonna do just like we did yesterday. I'm gonna put in the comments a number between 1 and 50. I'll make sure I put that out there again today. So a number between 1 and 50. I'm gonna have Michelle help me again because she's already messaged me again today. She's been an awesome helper this week because I can't seem to, the comments are a pain in the butt. So starting right now, put in your number between 1 and 50. Everybody can put your number in for those on. And whoever gets the closest will win the shirt. So we've got 11, 37, I saw 44, 30, 17. Hi, Britley. 22, 18. Anybody else? Keep them coming. There should be at least 11 on there. 27, 43. Keep your number coming. So we're missing 3 more numbers. Who hasn't put their number in? Anybody else? Has everybody got? Looks like there should be 12 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Has everybody put their numbers in? I don't see any more numbers coming. Okay, so today's was easy. Has everybody put their number in? Okay, I don't want to do it. So I already saw the number and it was Britley. It's number 17. She got it right on today. So there's my number for those of you who can see it. Britley, you can message me. I have 2 shirts. I have a medium and an extra large, so message me. And that's funny that I just saw you yesterday. How cool is that? Thanks for logging in. So I appreciate all of your guys' comments. I hope you have enjoyed this week. I know that I have enjoyed this week, and we will be doing more of these weeks this month. Not next week, but the week after, we're going to be doing a chakra week. So I'm excited about that. So we'll be going live a few times that week and talking about the chakras, talking about healing the chakras. I love the chakra work. Yeah, everybody congratulate Britley. Yay. So give her high fives. Sending lots of love to all of you that are on today. Know that I love each and every one of you. I'm grateful for your support. I'm grateful for your love. Happy healing to all of you. Enjoy your evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. We'll be doing the drawing at 11 o'clock tomorrow. So we'll announce the names tomorrow. My team and I will be getting together and doing that. So we'll be doing that tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So look for that. If you want to be put in for the empath course, you must sign up on my free. It's all free. It's just inside of my website. It's not here on Facebook. So the link is up above this video. Go sign up tonight, go in there, put yourself in that group. It's just like Facebook, only it is outside of all of the Facebook regulations. How's that? So we're gonna start building up our group over there, building up like-minded souls. I'm super excited about that. I have felt guided to do that. It's not like a guide, it's like a shove to do that. So that is the point of all of that. It'll be just like this, only over in the website. So come and join me over there. We're not leaving Facebook anytime soon. We're just starting to build up that community and get things rolling over there. So know that it's all good and well. Make sure you tag, like, share. If you know someone tonight who needs this healing, if you know someone who could benefit from what we talked about today, send this video their way. Share it. Sharing is caring, people. So share with other people. Let them know what we've talked about today. And of course, like my page if you haven't done that. And other than that, I will see you guys all tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So congratulations again to Britley. Thanks for staying with me for that hour. You guys are amazing. I love you very much. Good night, everyone. Thank you again.